Well, why are you laughing? Well, guys, as I was saying, we are going to be building an NV9 case. It is going to have 12 fans, 4 LCD fans right here in the back, 2 more in the back over there, 3 non-LCDs going to be the SL wireless infinity fans on the bottom, and 3 more of SL infinity fans at the very bottom as well for the cooler itself. So it should be a fun build. It should be not too hard of a build either. Should be a fun build. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and start with the let me go read out the specs one more time. So you guys can hear it. There should be in the description as well. But for CPU, he is going with a Ryzen 9 9950X3D. So probably one of the best chipset for gaming. For cooler, he does have the RYUJIN 360. For motherboard, he does have the ASUS ROG CROSSHAIR X870 Hero. For RAM, he does have CORSAIR DOMINATOR DD5 64 gigabytes of 6,000 megahertz speed. For storage, a 2 terabyte M.2 NVMe. Graphics card, of course, his Gigabyte 5090. For power supply, it is going to be a 1200 watt power supply from Lian, like I was saying earlier. That power supply is going to help us out with the build just because it does come with a hub for the wireless fans itself. Even though it says wireless, they're not really wireless. It's just the connection from the hub and the fans is wireless. But other than that, they do carry so you could connect them all together, and then you will still need to run like a power from it. So they all link together. Connect a cable to the top of it, just one, and then from that cable, it's a power. It's a fan power, and then it's a USB 2.0 as well for the LCD fan. So it should help us out because it does come the hub on the power supply comes with a USB 2.0 hub that also comes with the fan power hub. So we can connect all that together, make it look all nice and neat in the back for the cable management. And it shouldn't be too hard. This build shouldn't be too hard. So let's go ahead and start with the motherboard, CPU, RAM, and NVMe here. Welcome to the stream, Mario. Welcome to the stream, Shiro. Yeah, Shiro, what's up? You have any questions? Do I have my life here? Perfect. You're using the same case, the NV9 case? Cool, cool. What's up, Juan? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I'm able to answer your questions from the case itself. I have built in it a couple of times. Learn something new every time I build in it. Some easier ways to cable manage and word router and stuff. Same motherboard too, yeah. Cool, cool. For the specs, it's a 9950X3D for CPU, RAM, your CORSAIR DOMINATOR RAM, 2 terabyte NVMe, ROG RYUJIN 360 3rd generation, Lian fans, wireless. There we go. Let's go ahead and take up all plastics here. There you go, pretty much. The phone. All right, let's go ahead and start with our CPU. Please review. Let me see the specs you have here. Yeah, go ahead. Ask your questions. What do you need help with? Looks like everything should be compatible. All right. This motherboard is really easy to build in. Everything's mostly latches now, no more screws and stuff like that. Thank you. You're unable to sync the RGB with what? Because it looks like you have. Now you're cool. You're cool, bro. What like what can you think? And I see you have your Lian Lee fans. Well, depending, you are gonna have to use like different RGB software. You can't use just one. If you do have different peripherals from different companies, like Lian Lee, you have to use L Connect and stuff like that. Unless you use like a third party software like Signal RGB or the strips in the case. So the strips in the case, you should be able to control them with So depending on how you connected them, you should be able to control them by how we control them is we connect them to the motherboard itself, the little RGB header we connect directly to the motherboard. So you should be able to control them by armory crates. So it is an ASUS board. I don't know if you tried that already too. Control it through armory crate. All right, let's go ahead and put the motherboard in the case. Here. Luckily enough, we don't have to move any of the standoffs. It's just, no, we don't have to move any of the standoffs here. It's a huge case. All right. I was able to change RGB individually, but not the NV7L shaped lights. Yeah, so those lights should just be like directly like on your motherboard. They're not gonna pop up like as a different peripheral. It should just be like when you change your motherboard lights or the motherboard RGB. 'Cause I know what you're talking about. When you go into the armory crate, it gives you all like the peripherals that you're able to change and stuff. Um, but for this one, you're just gonna go to your motherboard itself and change the colors there. Yeah, this video should be up once I finish streaming. It should be up. It should stay on the stream, so you come back and look at it again. What's up, Boom? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Stand it up here. I can't see these other two screws here. All right. Okay. Go with the motherboard there. Go ahead and connect all our cables here to the back. Yeah, we stream on YouTube, Twitch, YouTube Shorts as well. Go up, free up these cables back here. All right. So HC audio, USB 3.0. Still beginner, yeah. Always good to learn. Always good to learn. Even me, when I'm building in new cases like this, or if I haven't built in a case in a while, it's always good to learn. Like I was saying earlier, I don't usually build in this case. It's more like rare cases that we do build in this case once we get an order. But every time I build in the case, I always learn something new, like an easier way to do something. So yeah, it's just practice. Try to bring other methods from like other cases and stuff like that. I'm gonna take this off. And if you see anything that I'm saying, but you can't really see it just because of the way I'm building it, just ask, and then I'll tell you what I did, why I did it, how I did it. Put this to the side here. All right. Where do I need to connect on the motherboard? So basically on the motherboard, in this case, it just has the USB 3.0, which is this one down here. And then the USB Type C would be right here. And the other one is the HD audio that goes down here in the bottom. Well, you're looking at me, probably bottom right, bottom left corner, right here at the bottom. That's pretty much it for the cables that come from the case itself. The only other one is the RGB. Let me see if I can find it. Should be somewhere here. Actually, it also has our F panel, which kind of like just routes the F panel cable. Is this one right here? Kind of routes. It's for your USB 2.0. I mean your USBs up here, and your power switch. Just route it. This one goes right here at the bottom left of the motherboard. We're going to connect that. And the cool thing about computers is if it's not supposed to go there, it just won't fit. Like even if it doesn't go in like naturally and you're having to force it and stuff like that, then that's not where it goes. So you got your F panel cable here, USB 3.0 cable, that's the one with the blue. Your HD audio is also marked HD audio, and your USB Type C cable goes up here next to the motherboard. Let me see if I can find the RGB one. The RGB cable here. Hmm. So I think in this one, I think I was mistaken with the other one. I think in this one, it gets powered just by the case itself. Like the RGB, you just change it up here. Because you do have to connect the two SATA cables. It's like a little controller back here for the RGB. Connect the two SATA cables. Yeah, there's nothing else. Connect two SATA cables, and you're able to change the RGB up here with the case. What's up, Sebastian? Welcome to stream. Yeah, I think I was mistaken. I think the NV7 does have like the little RGB connection going to it. So just two SATA, and then you're able to change the RGB up here on top of the case with the buttons. All right, so we got all those connected. Gonna do a little bit of kill match in here. put this to the side for now. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our fans now. Let's do the side ones first, since it is the most. So let me go ahead and get these fans here, the ones we do need. Actually, do the bottom ones first. We're gonna reverse fans for that. Go ahead and do the bottom first. So the cool thing about this case is for the bottom fans, just like a little screw down here. Loosen it up. And then this bottom tray here, we just slide, take it out. Super easy. What's up, Rizzler? Welcome to the stream. Just put this case out of the way for now. Let's see. Alright, we got our fans here. We got FL Infinity fans, non-RGB, wired. They are wireless, so it makes it easier for us to get them all connected, which is one controller, our wireless controller, pretty much. Base and side panel intake, back 2 and top 3 exhaust. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much that's how it is. So these bottom ones, side ones, intake. Top, side. This top, side right here, exhaust. That's we got reverse fans. Even though the Infinity blade with the Lian lead doesn't look too bad when it's not reversed. Yeah, but you for sure, if you're doing like all LCD, make sure you do get reverse LCD for the bottom ones here. All right. Pretty easy to just like that. I do need these cables here. It's gonna go like this. Perfect. All right, let me go ahead and bring my screws. And I'll be right back. Use one USB hub. Yeah. Our power supply does come with the USB hub and a fan power hub, so makes it pretty easy for us. Flip this over. Let's see, I don't know. Right in the middle. Perfect. Right, perfect. Now we're just gonna slide this in here. Just like that. Really, really easy. Just gonna route the cable here, just like that. All right, let's go ahead and put these other fans. These are gonna be LCD, these back right ones up here. Go ahead and do that. We can also remove this screw as well. Pops off. We hate all these, to be honest. All right, so we're gonna need 4 for this build. 4 for this for here on the side here. Three. And we need one more. And then fun fact, you can only connect um you can only connect 3 LCD fans together, and for the LCDs to work, so what we have to do here is screw these in, screw in this one as well, make it look like it's connected, like make them all look like they're linked together. But this single one, it's gonna have its own connection, and these three will have its own connection. Just because you can't connect more than 3 LCD fans together, or else LCD will not work. So that's something to know if you are going to do 4 LCD fans in your build here. All right, it's pretty good there. And then we do have to remove. So did I have it? Yep, these do. I like these little black covers here for the screws. All right. Yeah, if they're not LCD, they could be connected, but since they are LCD, you do have to connect 3 and then 1 on its own. There. All right. Screw these fans in. It's the NV9. What's up, David? Welcome to the streams. All right, let's go ahead and get this one connected as well. So I'm gonna try to line them up as close as possible so they look in sync. The NV7 will be way smaller compared. Maybe the camera doesn't look that big, but the NV7 is way smaller than this one. It doesn't have like this big square here either. All right, let's go ahead and get our connections. Don't have any? We should have some here. Our controller connection here. We should control it later. We're gonna need 2 of these for the side right there. All we should need, and I do need one more. One here. We're gonna need one more. Find one. Yeah, so for the GPU cable, I don't know how I'm able to do it, but I do make it work and I make it reach. I need to see like how I make it do it, how, because it is tall. It's a tall case. The power supply goes on top, and the GPU cable to run. But yeah, I do make it work. I do make it reach to the. 4 fans. Yeah, I am putting 4 fans. It's one, two, three, four on the side here. All right. Let me fit these cables in. Flip this. That one there. RGB streamer cable? Nah, this one's not gonna have RGB streamers. Just regular power supply Lian lead cables. All right. Fans in here. Yep. Screw the screw back in. Perfect. Now just route our cables to the back here. Yeah, but that GPU cable is an issue when we first started building this one, but we were able to get it to reach all the way. All right. There's 4 LCD fans connected there. Gonna connect these two here. right, perfect. Now, I do need another cable. I'm gonna look for another cable, guys. I seem to find them. I just had them here earlier. Just misplaced them. We don't have one here. Here we go. Here we go. I knew I had them. I just misplaced them. All right. Let's go ahead and get these connected. So like this. You have to flip this one as well. right. Go ahead and connect these back here. Actually, it was the other way. I'm just looking at the case differently. I prefer the non-wireless connectors. Like these just seem like a little bit not the best quality, as I could say. I don't like how it's a fan power USB 2.0. I wish it was just one all in one, you know? A little dust cover. Oh no. All right. I'll screw that in. Let's go ahead and route the cables to the back here. All right, we got the majority of our fans in. Now we just need to do our cooler here. So again, let's move the case to the side again. We're almost done, pretty much. We need our cooler, power supply, and GPU. Let's get our fans in here and our cooler installed. Let's see how the cooler's gonna go. So the cooler's gonna go like this. Alright. With our fans open, so we are using non-LCD fans. We're using Unifan SL. These are also wireless like the bottom fans. The bottom fans are just reverse. So yeah. Camera's off? Perfect. Let me go ahead and get someone to fix the camera. Yeah, let me go ahead and get someone to fix the camera for us. Sorry about that, guys. Yep, about to check right now. Alright guys, we're getting the camera fixed. Maria's here. Thank you, Maria. Just kidding, they can see you.
You're 9.
Don't get scared. They want to see you. Who wants to see Maria, guys? Type in the chat. Oh, never mind.
Well, like it doesn't turn on.
Never mind. Nobody's typing in the chat to see you.
Oh man.
Type 1 if you guys want to see Maria.
I don't want to see nobody to see.
I didn't ask if you wanted to see them. I said if they want to see you. It's still not on.
I know because you wouldn't put the battery.
Still not fixed? Yeah. Well, I know. Maria's trying to fix it. Type 1 in the chat if you guys want to see Maria.
Oh my gosh. You're making me upset.
I'm being serious. What if they want to see you?
Okay, there. It's gonna work.
Type 2 if you don't.
I'm gonna go on my fake account.
Alright, should be fixed. They don't want to see you. No one's typing to see you. That's crazy, guys. One more time. Type 1 in the
Oh my god.
type 1 in the chat if you want to see Maria. She's our... I don't know what she does.
Sometimes I'm looking.
Yeah, Maria does like all the camera work and stuff. Alright. Where's the cable I was looking for? There you go. So it's gonna be like this. Perfect. Go ahead and screw them all in. Oh shit. More screws and then perfect. All right. Take this off for now.
just so actually, yeah, take this off for now. Just gonna get in our way. Let's go ahead and get our PC up in front of us. So we go ahead and put the cooler on. So after the cooler, we're gonna install it onto the CPU itself, and then after that, we'll do power supply, connect all the fans, and then connect our power supply to the motherboard, then plug in our GPU, and that'll be it, guys. We're not gonna do cable management on this one. We usually do cable management on stream. It's just that this one is a bigger build, so it does have to take a little bit more time. And the back of the computer isn't the best cable management wise, like for just cable management by itself. I do take a little bit more time in cable managing it, so we'll do that off stream. But yeah, we'll get everything connected for you guys. Turn it on so you guys can see how it looks. All right, guys. Now we're gonna connect the pump to our CPU itself. Let's remove these standard brackets that the motherboard does come with, the AMD standard brackets. We're not gonna be using those. All right. We're actually gonna be using the bracket that this cooler comes with. I should have saved those screws. I have them over here. I'm gonna get those screws. Let's go ahead and put our brackets onto our motherboard. And the pump itself already comes with pre-applied thermal paste, so we don't have to put any thermal paste. All right. All right, we got the pump in. Gonna just connect fan power here. And then we'll connect the screen now. Just like that. Connected to a USB 2.0 header for the LCD screen to get information from the motherboard and then showcase it onto the LCD screen itself. So now let's go ahead and open up our power supply here. Just to get our cables connected and all that stuff, and then get our hub, and fans and all that kind of stuff. Keep our Lian power supply here. This is the hub I was talking about for USB 2.0 and fan header. Alright. We are going to be using this for our fan hub here, so let's put this aside. Our 12 volt high power For our 5090. We are going to be doing SATA, CPU. I'm actually going to use this SATA. It's more crunched up. I don't need it for the case RGB. Another CPU. We do need one PCIe for the motherboard. It does take one PCIe to make the USB to the Type C, to make the USB Type C a little bit faster. To have fast charging. And our 24 pin. So two CPU, one PCIe, one SATA, and actually we're gonna need two PCIe, one for the hub itself. The hub does take PCIe, not SATA. The USB 2.0 hub and fan header hub. We have that there. Let's go ahead and plug everything in. I get why they have to like tie them up all the cables. I just hate taking all this extra stuff when you open stuff up. It's so time consuming. All right. Go ahead and get everything plugged in. We got our PCIe here. Like this. Our CPU up here. Router here. 24 pin. Last of all, our 12 volt high power for our GPU. All right. Go ahead and get it power in. GPU screws in here. All right. Let's go ahead and plug this in, screw it in, and then plug everything in. All right. Can't see because this light's blinding me. There you go. All right. Now I'm gonna connect everything to our hub here. All our fans. All right. And then you connect your USB 2.0 fan and USB 2.0. You connect both of these to the motherboard, and then you have your hub here has 1, 2, 3, 4 USB 2.0s, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fan. Plug these in to the front of the computer. There you go. Plug in our USB 2.0 as well. There we go. Now we can plug in all our stuff here. So we got one fan here, our bottom one. One USB 2.0 for our side fans. Another fan power. All right, I believe that's everything that I have to connect to the hub itself. So now let's connect our CPU. Let's connect our CPU cables here. So it's two CPU. Alright. We got one CPU in. Now we need one more. Only bad thing about plugging these TPU cables is it is a very tight spot here. But if you just move the cable a little bit to the side and just put the connection in, it does allow you to put it in. But yes, it is a tight spot here. I gotta move this one. Remove the strips in case you can't slide it. Nah, I could do it. I've done it before. What I do is, I don't know if you can see, but without removing the strip, I tuck, don't know if you can see, I tuck this in like to the side here, or I give it like a little bit of length, tuck it into the side, and then it gives me room. I do need to flip it though. Tuck it to the side here on the side. I hope you can see that. Like tuck it as much as you can to the left, so leave it open, the CPU slot, and then it allows me to put it in. I just do it by feel. Once I've built computers so many times, I can just do it by feel, and then there you go. It's in, and you just pull the excess cable back. Perfect. So now we're gonna connect our. I'm gonna connect our SATA here. Just to get it out of the way. And then I'm also gonna connect one of our PCIe cables. It needs to go in the front for the motherboard here. There we go. And then let's connect our 24 pin. It's connected, so now let's pull the excess back. Now, connect our PCIe other one to our hub here. Now we can plug in our GPU now. Let's go ahead and open up our Gigabyte 5090. Move this a little bit to the right. As you guys can see, Let's opening this 5090 here. Look, guys, Maria's back. Type 1 in the chat. I think someone typed 1 in the chat on Twitch. They wanted to see you gotta make an appearance.
Maybe someday.
Don't worry, guys. I'll flip the top camera so you guys can see Maria. And she can say hi. Say hi, Maria. No, you gotta look at the camera.
Hi.
The top camera.
Oh, hell no.
I'll flip it to you. If you guys want to see Maria, go ahead and go on our Viole Tech YouTube. She does come out one of the reels of the
Oh my
50
god, you're stupid. That's not me.
So you guys want to go check out our reels or Instagram? You could see Maria there.
Yeah, they can go check out reels. For
That's what,
sure.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're bugging about. So if you guys want to go see Maria, go check out our Instagram, YouTube, TikTok reels, and she should be on there. All right. Let's go ahead, put our GPU in. All right, GPU is in. Go ahead and screw it in. All right. Let's go ahead and get our GPU cable here. And see where we're gonna route it from. There we go. Actually, with the Lian lead cables, if it's actually perfect, there's no slack. There's a whole bunch of slack for the GPU here, and we even have to pull it back because. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and plug it in. Let's go ahead and plug it in and turn it on. Hopefully, I plugged everything in correctly. right. Moment of truth. All the fans are spinning. RGB's on. RGB's changing. There you go. My red. All white, like the case. So they're all gonna be all white, all the fans, just because they're not connected to the L Connect app. But yeah, really, really nice build we got here with the LCD fans. I wish you could see the LCD fans. Just there's nothing on the computer, so nothing's gonna pop up. But let me go turn off the lights. You guys can see with the RGB. There you go. You can see some of the. Oh, you can see the LCD fans with the Lian logo on it. Yeah, really nice build. Really, really nice build. Yeah, like I said, in this build, if you do like Lian fans and stuff like that, it does make the build way easier. Because I feel like if you do any other type of fans, maybe IQ Link fans wouldn't be too bad. But if you do any other type of fans, I feel like it would be a headache to work in this case. Just because the back doesn't really give you that much cable management space. And the case is really big. So if you do deal with like other fans that do have like um, cables and stuff like that, I feel like they'll be too short and you have to keep using extenders. Just because this case is super, super big. Try connecting through Lian L Connect, L3 Connect. I would, I just don't have anything installed on this NVMe. But yeah, as you can see, I'm able to change the RGB on the case just by the buttons on top of the case here next to the power button. Just as long as you're connected to the SATA. And then yeah, it's a really nice looking build. Alright guys, I think we're gonna be ending the stream here. Thank you guys for watching and staying to the end to see the ending of the stream. If you guys want to see Maria for the last time, like I said, go see her on our reels on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. We post almost every single day on the socials. But yeah, we stream every single Friday every week. So if you do want to see us stream again, check us out on Fridays at 2 p.m. Pacific time. We sometimes do stream throughout the week, either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just depending on what we do get. We get an exciting build, we'll go ahead and stream it for you guys. But for sure, we always do stream on Friday. So make sure to stay tuned in to our Friday meet.